Good morning, Facebook. It is 5:04 a.m. I'm an insomniac. It's also part of my military training. 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Also in the penitentiary, they get you up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go make court call. It's about mass incarceration in your prison industry. My whole focus on everything that I've ever been doing behind the camera in the streets was all about the prison industry and the war on drugs. We want to make that perfectly clear. I started this in 2006 with Gov.O'Malley and the Get Shorty program. All right. And since 2006, I've been incarcerated in 2 different states, charged with terrorism because I want to end the war on drugs. You got to understand that the war on drugs is a war on the black community because black lives don't matter. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation cotton for cocaine and we the cash crop. This is not our fight, this is our struggle. I'm just a lab rat. I'm the one that speak up. I'm that uppity nigga. You feel me? This is the Wainwright Project. Let you read it. Mass incarceration behind the war on drugs. All right? You can read because I'm not an avid reader. All right? This is on my social media page. I started the Wainwright Project because we're not getting no justice and we got getting no representation from our representatives. We got black faces carrying out a white agenda, white supremacy, and we're not calling them out on it. Racism doesn't work without black cooperation. This is the Constitution of the United States. All right? And I'm going to use the First Amendment because I'm 5'3". I'm not 3/5 of a man. All right? First Amendment of the Constitution say I got a freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, the art to protest, all that, right? The Fifth Amendment say that at the conclusion of a trial that I'm supposed to get my property back. Y'all took my property. You see Justin Fenton and Wesley Lowry works for the Washington Post. Justin Fenton works for the Baltimore Sun. Lisa McCrae works for the Afro-American News. And that's Karen York of Job Opportunity Task Force. Nicole Mundo and Christopher Irving. We went to see Congressman Cummings on his last days, August 13th, 2019. We went to see Congressman Cummings. And I gave Congressman Cummings this. That's President Trump. That's July of 2019. And that's President Obama, September 2015. All right. The Wainwright Project. If you know about Gideon Wainwright, he was a white man that got locked up, and he approached the Supreme Court about getting locked up because he had no legal representation. Wainwright is the reason that we have public defenders, but a lot of y'all get public pretenders. I fired my lawyer and defended myself because I don't need no lawyer. When I go to court, I know the law. I'm an educated black man. I'm Frederick Douglass. I'm Thurgood Marshall. I'm Fred Hampton. I'm Medgar Evers. Medgar Evers. You feel me? I'm an educated black man. I came to Baltimore straight out of the penitentiary, man. Just like Martin Luther King, I'm willing to go to jail for the right things. You feel me? I'm willing to go to jail for the right things. Hey, see that? Go get the book that Martin wrote, the letters that he wrote, letters from a Birmingham jail. I gave you that and some. I showed you the judges, the lawyers, and the politicians that get paid to lock up black America. These are business cards, because I told you I was going to pull your cards. That's Artist Yancey. He ain't here no more. Me and Artist Yancey went to school together. He graduated in 78. All right? He was the chief of police. See, I come from a small town. About 38,000, 40,000, some shit like that. Waukegan, North Chicago, and Zion. The tale of 3 cities. That's Eddie Washington. Eddie Washington died. He said if I made this documentary, they was going to kill me. That's Emily Prevetti from the Lakeland Journal. That's Ron Leverton from 83 Productions. You feel me? So I documented all this, and you can go get everything from Renee Whitehead. Me and Renee went to school together. We went to Mother God together on 10th Street in McAllister. We not only went to school together, her daddy used to cut my hair at the barber shop. Me and our brothers and sisters know each other. And everything that I ever did, I always went to the barber shop and told them when I came into town. This Design Police Department. Y'all kidnapped me. Y'all knowingly participated in fraud. I went home on vacation, came back on probation. Making a movie about my life. And there ain't no law against making a movie. See that? I was going to Hollywood, the art of protest. I was protesting the war on drugs. My movie details Governor Hogan, Governor O'Malley, Governor Ehrlich, Governor Schaefer, and Governor Glendenning in the state of Maryland. In the state of Illinois, it does Governor Blagojevich and Governor Thompson. All right? It goes with Lisa Madigan of the Attorney General in Illinois, Doug Gansler, Brian Frost. Because I'm going to show you that black people ain't got no rights. These my kids. You stole me from my family, man. I got 6 kids by 6 different women in 4 different states because just like Africa, you bring us here as property and you treat us as property. You get paid off our kids. Social services. You feel me? None of my kids was on that shit. I paid for my kids. I might not have gone along with their mamas, but I took care of my kids. That's the true measure of a man. Now, like I said, I showed you the cars. Now, that's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. That's the Department of Justice. You see where I'm going with this shit. I'm going to pull your card. Because everything I say that I tell you, you can go to the Department of Justice. You go to Chief Justice Roberts. Talk all this good shit. They claim that they doing what they doing for your community. Because, like I said, when I pull your card, I'm going to pull your card. That's a card. That's Governor Hogan's card. You getting ready to run for president. You put Governor Hogan in president, you got another Donald Trump. He just is racist. He just got a different degree of racism. You understand that? And that's Brian Frost. Because I want an audit. I want a federal and a state audit. I want my rights to be protected under the Constitution of the United States as a black man in America. I'm a member of Out for Justice, Shorty Davis. You feel me? And I want my rights protected. So if I don't get my rights protected, then I got to protest. And that's one thing that I am very good at. I am extremely good at protesting. This is Congressman Cummings' office. All right. See that? July 2019. The 13th Amendment under the United States Constitution. I hope y'all can read because, man, I got this on file. You can go to Congressman Cummings' office and get this. See that? Dated, Waukegan Police Department for filming, all right? Whistleblower submission. Y'all got this? See, racism don't work without black cooperation because Kwasi and Fumi know about this. Anthony McCarthy know about this. Marilyn Mosby know about this. Nick Mosby know about this. The Maryland Black Caucus know about this. See, this is signed and dated by by Congressman Cummings' office. That's my date, Tuesday, August 13th, 1010 Park Circle. Yeah. The material that I showed the material that I presented to Congressman Cummings, you can go to Ellen DeGeneres. I mailed it to Ellen DeGeneres, and she got that last Tuesday. On Monday, President Trump received the storyboard. Like I said, that's my producer, Rob Fix. Me and my producer fell out. That's art and evidence. It's the art of protest. Me and my producer fell out because he done had this movie for 13 years and he ain't told his story yet. He been waiting for me to die. Because if I'm dead, he get rich. You feel me? It's the art of protesting in Wainwright. You see that? That's the Baltimore Sun. Civility in City's 6th day of protest. Read that. That's Dwayne Davis, Shorty Davis called. All right. That's in 2020. Right here is an email from Pastor Heath. Pastor Heath was Governor O'Malley's community liaison. I met Pastor Heath back in 2006, 2007. No, I met Pastor Heath back in 2004. He moved to Texas. My daughter down in Texas. And this is an email telling me to get in touch with Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, all these civil rights leaders, all this community activists. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. Got the emails. We're going to level up. Like I said, President Obama asked for a federal investigation into my incarceration in Lake County, Illinois. All right. This is the letter. That's the United States Senate. That's me locked up, and that's my prison number, L39345. See that? That's Illinois, 312-886-3506. That's Kerry Cogwa. I got a case file in Illinois, and I got a case file in Maryland. Like I said, Doug Gansler, Brian Frost, Lisa Madigan. The devil is in the detail, and I am too. And while I was in jail, Secret Service came to see me. Bernard Bell off of Charles Street. Because they wanted to know about these letters that I was writing. I was writing about my freedom. So when they came and see me, they had a case file on me too. This is my whistleblower's application to Speaker of the House Jones. You see that? 2019, November. Adrian Jones. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. I got more black people trying to keep me from getting to the courts than you could imagine. Y'all send Pew to jail? I got 52 that can go to jail. It ain't just her. She's gonna snitch. Snitching's a bitch. That's President Trump. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. Everybody on this paper got a case file and a file and a paperwork on me. It's called a paper trail because y'all going to jail. I ain't scared of going to jail. Jail to me is like a fucking summer vacation. I'm going to eat some oodles and noodles. I'm going to bulk up, have a couple fights, and come out twice as nice as I was when I went in. It's an educational moment. Y'all don't live like that. Y'all ain't built like that. That's President Trump. That's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. That's Larry Hogan. Because like I said, we're going to talk about race and racism. And you see the top three? It's called separation of powers. Executive, legislative, and judicial branches of the government. You feel me? 3. And I approached all 3. It's an educational moment. The Attorney General, Brian Frost, Judge Cox. Judge Cox has my writ of sociority sitting in her court in Baltimore County right now. Mayor Jack Young know about all this. I ain't got no dirt on Jack. But if I did, Jack would really be squirming. Now, City Council President Brandon Scott, that's Governor O'Malley's mom machine. Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation. Like I said, everybody on this paper got my paperwork. Because that's how you do that there. Johnny Oleski got a file on me. Chief Hyatt got a file on me. Chief Hyatt got a constitution from me too. And me and Chief Hyatt got a history together because I done checked Chief Hyatt a couple times. She tried to tell me I can't protest. And I pulled out that constitution and I showed her what I can and can't do. Now, if you go direct to the David Kamenetz, Judge Bennett's clerk, got it all. Senator Ferguson, yeah, came to your house, knocked on your door. You got mad, called the police on me because we had a protest in front of your house. Yeah, that was me. You heard mic check and you shit at your drawers. You ain't Biggie Smalls, dog. Inspector General, House Judiciary Committee. If y'all gave that whistleblower all that shit against President Trump, I want the same protections that you gave that whistleblower to me. That's the ACLU, and that's Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. You feel me? Nancy, this Baltimore. You got mad because we pushed Christopher Columbus off into the water? Well, y'all gonna really get mad at all the Democrats I push off into the jailhouse. Y'all wrote the crime bill? Man, y'all not above the law. Now, if y'all got any problems with anything that I say or do, y'all made me famous for toilets. See that? Sour flush. And what you do with the sour flesh, I'm gonna start making shorty toilets, shorty everything. I'm making merchandise. Cause like I said, this is a movie. You go to Ellen DeGeneres, she got the screenplay. That's the storyboard for Frederick Douglass. Now, if you go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he has the screenplay and the movie release and everything for I Am Dred Scott. This is Rob Fix. This is Letters Design. This movie no longer exists. Everything that Rob Fix has, all the film that Rob Fix has, all the material that Rob Fix has, is evidence for a federal investigation. That's it. He don't get to make no money off of Letters Design. Not a nickel, not a dime. Not gonna make no money off of black tragedies. And that's my black family that you put on film. Those are my sons and my daughters, my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, my mama. And you're not gonna exploit that shit. Rob Fix. This ain't personal, dog. This business. Don't never try to play a player. Don't ever try to pimp a pimp. I gave you a chance and an opportunity and you squandered it. That toilet is my property, my intellectual property. Anything with a toilet belongs to me. Got a problem with it? Call the police. Come to your house and I'm gonna leave a toilet in front of your house and mark my territory. You don't return my property, I'm gonna start having protests in front of your house. I'm gonna come have a protest in front of your house. These is my kids. And you're not going to use your camera to exploit my kids. That's Philip. That's Jarrell. That's Gerald. That's Pooh. That's Leandra. That's Giovanni. You feel me? Turn my property over, dog, or I'm going to really come see you. And that's a promise, and that's on my mama. If you think that I fuck with these governors, these senators, these congressmen, and these public officials and didn't give a fuck about going to jail, knock, knock. Coming to your house. You're going to give me what belongs to me, and we ain't going to play OJ, because I'm not coming with no guns. I'm not coming with no gangs. I'm coming with a camera and a conversation. Give me what belongs to me. You owe me. You going to pay me. That's Rob Fix. We clear on this shit? Rob Fix worked on the House of Cards. He worked on Love with Common. You feel me? He worked with all these individuals, so this movie should have been out and could have been out. This 2020, we started shooting this shit in 2006. That $130 million, it's going to come out of your pocket because I'm going to put you on the lawsuit. Rob Fix Productions. Your white privilege just got revoked. And it ain't no joke. So on that note, today at 9 a.m., I will be between the courthouses at the Clarence Mitchell Courthouse. All this information is going to be with me. It's the art of protest. Black lives matter because black money matter more. We were $47,000 a year incarcerated. I don't hear nobody talking about ending the war on drugs. I'm going to talk about that shit. And when you hear mic check, dog, you got to give me 3 warnings before I stop mic checking y'all. I'm going to mic check you in the beginning. I'm going to mic check you every half an hour until I leave. And then when you come out to tell me, you got to tell me 3 times. And if you lock me up today, make sure you know your Constitution. I'm 5'3". I ain't 3/5 of a man. I'm not property. I'm a free man. I own shorties, all parts of me. My likeness, my voice, my hair, even my shit is for sale. You feel me? You better read your Constitution. Because if I can go to jail for a toilet, I got 52 of y'all that can go to jail for racketeering and fraud in the court, filing false information with the grand jury. See you at 9 o'clock. Court call. Art of protest. Don't bring no bulletproof vest. Bring your cameras. I'm going to give you something to see. Taking this to Hollywood. It's the art of protest. It ain't fuck you. Yeah. We ain't going to fuck nobody. See, by me making a film and not using this camera, I can put your ass on rewind and watch you die 1,000 times. Y'all running for office. I'm running my mouth. And when I run my mouth, dog, you run away. You don't want to have a conversation with me. You see the police when I put that camera on them. First question I ask the police, cut your body camera on. Go get all the body camera footage of Dwayne G. Davis And we can make a movie out of that shit. Mic check. See you at 9 o'clock. I gotta go get my coffee. Starbucks and Shorty. Got a hell of a story.